It's neither contingent nor sufficient. It's neither, is the answer. Well, it's in intergenerational sharing of language, the form of the grammar. I think there's a huge argument to speak about the all inclusion of language for any topic that you're going to speak about. So I would say no, it's included and it's intergenerational. And that the form of the intergenerational, hang on. The point is the form of the intergenerationality of the grammar it informs the culture, and so there's a common consistency that goes through time, and that's formal. That's a formalism. That's my thoughts on the matter. Well, I've heard of the word form, and I've thought of like archaeology of forms. I don't know if I was transposing from like a moral genealogy off of Nietzsche or something like that, but the idea of inherited forms, um, that's what I would say. I'm just saying it's an idea, and I'm not really getting it from any author, so I figure I'm the progenitor. I mean, I guess. Like, yeah, yeah. It's secular. It's not. It's not like a static epistemological frame. Meaning, it's not a barren notion. It's grounded in a secular inheritance of the population that preceded you. That you have it. The perception or the instantiation of yourself as a data set or as an object form, if that's what you were getting at by talking about the Cartesian notion, made me just think like you're maybe preferencing a digital approach to the world as opposed to an analogic chronologic analysis and the emergence from that culture. Yeah, but there's art, there's art, and there's art nouveau, and there's avant-garde art, and if you're going to say that those are, like if you're implying that somehow the tangent of newness, like that you prefer the branches of newness as opposed to like a conservative history of it, then I'm not certain exactly where you're going with that, but that's kind of my feedback on what you're saying about it. Well, like an epi soul, like, well, I know you want to cancel it. I get it, but I mean, you're the one I think that brought up the idea of the Catholic separation of the soul, the duality. And anyway, the point is that it seems to me like you're trying to define spirit as that which is embodied instead of that which is epi of the body. Not, I mean, maybe, but probably. Right, I won't hold you to your word. Meaning, you can be loose, and I'm not going to try to trap you in on anything you're going to say. If you're, it's kind of bordering hyperbole, you know. Well, but do you prefer the idea of an embodied soul, like you're preferring the body as soul? I'm meaning that since you found a history where it was disjunct the body, then are you fascinated in the fact of your body as soul, as spirit, something like that? Meaning, is that do you have a fascination there? Yeah. Okay. You're theologically worried. You're theologically concerned. Yeah, but what about the idea that heaven and hell are places on earth, and these are descriptions of how populations have gone into complete despair because they didn't practice or hold a form or a ritualistic process and practice of living, right? Which is kind of a formalism. No, well, you can compare it, but what I'm just saying is like your soul is your current life. You can even believe in a God, but when you're dead, then that's the end of that spirit. Meaning, because the spirit is also composed of the body. Is there like a isomorphism there, or do you believe in an afterlife of hell? And that's your concern. That's why you don't want to be willy nilly about these statements.